Welcome to the EA Games Dome. Well, the first week is in the books. Thanks for being here again today in week 2. And we're just about ready to get this game started as the Bengals match up against the home team. Hi, everyone. I'm Al Michaels, here for more great NFL action with my partner, John Madden. And hold on, because this is going to be a good one.
This defense has been watching extra film all week because they're facing a dangerous duel. And it starts with this guy. He'll make throws that no other quarterback would ever think about making. You think the guy's covered? And boom, he fires one in between two defenders for a touchdown.
Chad Johnson makes a great target for him every game. I think most people in the league like to think that he's deceptively fast. That allows him to sneak past the defense for big games. Now, whether or not he'll be able to against this defense is something we'll be paying a lot of attention to.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
And let's go to the field for the coin toss. The teams have taken... Let's get back to the play on the field.
The away team will be kicking off to start the game. Number 1 back to return.
It's on its way. From the 5. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
Number 1 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 21. Duncan, the deep man. Pressure with the throw. This pass is incomplete. And that brings up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Snake eyes! Bring that pain, baby!
Beaver gets set. Great fake. Throwing. Almost got it. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. And he lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Should be very interesting to see how this one turns out with two great quarterbacks.
Yeah, the thing I like about both of these guys is that they have a lot of poise. You never see either of these guys with happy feet, nor do they try and force a pass that they should. This one should be a lot of fun.
Rolling out to his right. Gets rid of it. And his pass is completed. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anywhere.
Gain of about 1. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Keeps his feet. Down he goes at the 47. 3, maybe 4 yards on the misdirection play. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
To carry it, they'll go with a play fake. Rolling. Off target, but he goes down to make the catch. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Williams will come into this game to punt. Moss is the deep return man. He signals for a fair catch. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
At the 10-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball at their own 10. Number 26 is the deep back.
First and 10.
Under pressure with the throw. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Snickers! Set!
Great play in the backfield.
What a play here. When you anticipate the snap count perfectly, this is what happened. And he was into the backfield on top of the quarterback before he could even get the handoff.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 18. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Just about 5 on that pass, John.
That was a pretty good play. The defense brought a few extra guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. Closing in, throws it right to him. He's short of the first down with that catch.
That's a poorly planned play. You have to know that you have to get past the first down marker on third down. Anything less has to be a failure.
T sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. From the 30-yard line. Good return there. That could have been a real big one.
Hey, he showed some good vision there. You have to see the entire field in an instant and just take off towards the open field. Got him a nice return for their team.
First and 10. Ball on their own 49. Duncan. Flag down.
Holding on the offense.
They'll get him for holding here.
I didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
It'll be first and long here after the penalty backs them up. Pass play here on first down with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. They can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. The Bengals come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Pressure. Throwing. He finds his man. Beaver delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws the football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the numbers.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 48-yard line. It's the pass off with the adjustment.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Bulldog under. Back off, DB. Set.
Under pressure, tossing it over the middle. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
It's second down and 10 to go. Drops back with the throw. Nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
The The Bengals expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Pressure coming, looking for a receiver, gets the pass off. He just dropped that pass.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few.
Gibson, an attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. The field goal attempt is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 88, back deep to return.
Nice kick and returnable from the 9. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21.
Here come the heat.
Number 26, the lone back.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Eagle left. Come on, partner.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Number 89 moved early.
I think that guy forgot what the snap was.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Sideline to sideline.
Gets the toss to the right. Lost about a yard. The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Dropping back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Perfect throw. Good route running by the receiver, who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
Palmer sends a man in motion.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
He hands it off. Missed tackle. Breaking through. The 40. The 50. The 40. And they finally make the tackle at the 38-yard line. Just a spectacular run by number 26.
He could really move out there. He accelerates quickly, hits a hole, and can make quick cuts when he sees contact coming. One thing that sets him apart is his heart. He's an effort player who loves to play this game.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
90 ball. Here come the heat. Set. Well done. Hut. Hut. Hut.
So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Williams. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Give it all you got. Get up.
And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Hit him low. Hut.
Going to the right. Number 26 didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
So it's 3rd down and long. Ball on the 44-yard line. 6th play of this drive. Drops back. He surveys the field, throwing. This one falls incomplete. Palmer saw the pressure coming on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Harris is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
They'll take over at the 4-yard line. First and 10.
Is that all you got? You ain't got nothing. Set. Cowboy.
Duncan. And he's brought down at the 8 with about a 4-yard gain there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
They need 6. Ball on their own 8. Beaver sets up. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. Cincinnati looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Dropping back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. McDonald makes the tackle at the 19.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on their own 19.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Going to the air on 1st down. Flings it to the outside. He finds his man. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's what bringing a blitz will do. It'll force you to make the throw before you want to. They're just lucky he didn't throw it to the other team.
So we've reached the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one underway with the home team ahead of the Bengals 3-0. The teams have switched sides and we'll start the second quarter.
Second and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Bust this grill, kid.
Hand it off to the back. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and get them in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep them from picking up the 1st down.
The backs are lined up in an I. To the air on 1st down. Under pressure with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 33. And this is the 7th play of this drive. Pressure coming, throwing. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
The Bengals have 3 down line, 7 defensive backs. They went back to the screen.
The defense was all over that one. They need to do a better job of mixing things up.
Moss sets up to run back the punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
30-yard line. First and 10.
Bring the pain. Give it all you got.
Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
Snake eye. Take him out.
Sets up, tucks it away, and a fumble. The home team dive on the fumble. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
Play will be reviewed.
Clearly a big momentum shift could be in the making as we take a look at a possible fumble.
And they really had no choice but to challenge us because of what it could mean for both teams. I don't know. It's a tough call from seeing that angle.
The call on the field is overturned. No time will be charged to the defense.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
You bet. They just went from a bad play to a good one. And that does a lot for your team. Now let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Number 26 couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
The punter heads in again for the 3rd time today. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Has room.
Until they figure out how to slow down the runner, I'd keep giving them the ball.
Come out in a dime package.
Let's go. Come on.
Closing in. Throwing. Almost picked off. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
He hold the line. Snake eyes. Set.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 27.
Duncan. Not much there. Maybe a
On
yard.
the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Pressure, gets the pass off, drops the interception. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
The home team come out in a nickel
Ball
package.
on the 32-yard line.
The Bengals using motion. Pass play to the right. A lot of room to work with. Across midfield. He's finally brought down at the 39. Good play call that time, John. They caught the defense off guard, resulting in an excellent run by number 26.
You know, I saw it in practice, and then I saw it in film, and you see it right here. He's as good as everybody says. This guy is a real deal.
1st and 10.
Give it all you got. Get out of it.
number 26.
We're stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Under pressure, gets rid of it, comes up with it. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Bengals. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
Rackers comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 13.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 5. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 26. Duncan, the lone back, passing on 1st down. Receives the handoff. Duncan couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
It's a blitz. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Well, 50. Down he goes at the 39. Amazing play by Nelson.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
First and 10.
Drop back, drop. Sideline to sideline. Now the ball. Get in.
This one is handed off. And he's tackled at the 35. About a 3-yard gain for the fullback. The home team come out in the bunch formation. Crosses it left. He shakes a defender. Now that's a stiff one. First set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a 1st down.
In field goal range now. Only one man back. Passing on 1st down. Throwing with the adjustment.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carry on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
Cincinnati looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. They'll mark it at the 11. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Two minutes left in the quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Bulldog under. That all you got?
Receives the handoff. Throws it. Comes up with it. Touchdown. Home team. And is able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Moss gets set to return the kickoff as we take a look at his stats. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 88 back to return.
Sends it sail. From the 9-yard line. The Bengals will start this drive from the 30-yard line. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. First and 10. Ball on their own 30. Closing in with the pass. This pass is incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up second down.
Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Palmer sets up. Pressure, throwing short to the right side. I think he might have had someone open.
He's got to do a better job of reading the defense and going through his progression. You can't lock in on one guy and try and force it to him. He has to know that other guys in the offense can make plays out there too. If you're the defense, you don't want to get flagged for interference and let them keep this drive going. They've done a good job the last 2 plays, so let's see if they can do it again.
It's Ritter. It's his receiver in stride. Good play on that pass.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Offense couldn't get it done and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Using motion. Duncan. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzers in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down. Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Under pressure. Great play in the backfield by Foley. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Man in motion. Pressure coming. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Weathersby just made a great defensive play.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
3rd and long. I'd look for them to just run it and keep the clock moving.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Hand it off again. Breaks free of the defender. Roman makes the stop at the 28. Running back picks up about 4 yards. Moss into return. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get some, it'll be a big help for them going into half.
Number 26, the lone back. The Bengals using motion. Going to the air on first down. With the pass, incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down. They'll have to move the ball downfield quickly through the air to try to score before the half. Baltimore comes out in a dime package.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go, come on.
Palmer sets up. Closing in, gets the pass off. The 40. The Bengals call a timeout. They have one timeout remaining. Until they get into the end zone, they'll probably go with a no huddle.
They got nothing. That's all you.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the
Going to the air on first down. Gets rid of it. The 10, 5, touchdown, Cincinnati.
Here's the thing. He puts on such an amazing move right here that the defender almost falls to the ground. I mean, that wasn't even fair what he did to that guy. And from here, he's headed for the end zone and a touchdown.
Rackers comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up, and he picks on the extra point. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Harris in to kick this one off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 1, back deep.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 11-yard line. So after being forced to punt the last time they had it, the offense heads back out onto the field.
One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
They'll go from the I formation. Pressure, fires it out to the right. He finds his man. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Under pressure with the pass, and he hits his target. Great play there by number 16.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
The home team call a timeout. That's their third and final timeout. They'll try to add 3 with a field goal before halftime. They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. And it's on its way. Another successful field goal try gives him his second three-pointer of the game. Moss, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 83, back to return.
got all of that one.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. We've reached the halfway point. Quite a contest to this point with the score. Cincinnati 14. Baltimore 13. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. Here's the kickoff team.
Baltimore will be kicking off to start the second half. Number 88 back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 3-yard line. Cincinnati is holding on by less than a field goal.
Number 88 on the return.
So they have first and 10 here. Number 26, the deep back.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
It's the toss to the left. And he stopped at the 26. The halfback gets the toss, picks up about 2. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Number 26. Only a yard by the halfback.
With the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
The Bengals line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Hook out right. Set.
Passing right. Almost intercepted. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's first and 10. Dropping back to pass on first down. Fumble. Loose ball. The Bengals get it. He was trying to make something happen by himself and puts it on the ground. So it's first and 10 following the fumble.
They'll take over at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Gets the toss to the right.
Number 26.
Didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Another run.
Number 26.
Couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws could be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Pressure coming with the pass. On the one. And he's brought down at the 13. He was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
They got nothing. Ain't nothing.
Cross play to the left.
Number 26.
Couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 12-yard line. Drops back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. And this pass is complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Chad Johnson gets his 2nd touchdown catch of the game. Rackers comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. The Bengals go up by a touchdown. So they were able to use their great field position and drive the short distance to get into the end zone.
Your job as an offense is not to worry about how long or how short of a field you have to go. Their job is to produce points. When they do, it fires up the defense to get out there and get them the ball back.
Harris is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 13.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 10-yard line. Baltimore takes over, trailing by 8. Only one man back. Throwing on 1st down. Duncan. Maybe a yard on the draw. And they need about 9. Ball on their own 29.
We'll see.
Going to the left. Weathersby got very good penetration there. So that tackle now gives him 4. Duncan couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Pressure. Good play in the backfield. Beaver didn't get this pass off quickly enough.
Switching to a 3-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 43. Number 26, the lone back. He decided to tuck it in rather than try to force the pass, and has done a nice job when he's made that decision today.
Make a stop. Give it all you got. Stay after.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Flips it out there. And he hits his target. Nice reception on that play, and he now has 3 on the day. Only one man back.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Using motion. They give it to the halfback. He goes down at the 44-yard line. Number 26 picks up about 5 on that run, moving the chains in the process.
When your back can get good chunks of yardage like that, you know who to give it to when you need a first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 44-yard line.
We'll see.
Palmer gets set. Hand it off. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow.
7-yard gain on the play.
Get the ball. We got nothing. Set.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Going to the right. Just about a yard on the run.
With the carry, 1-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Stay down. Stay up. Set.
Hand off to the tailback. Pressure coming. This one falls incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should praise the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
A long field goal attempt here. This one from about 52 yards away. And it's on its way through the uprights and good. Harris comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 13 back to return.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 8. Flips the 2. Breaks the tackle. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 26.
Bust this grill, deep. Set. Catch the ball, man. Lose it. Lose it.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. Throws it. The 40. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
Only one man in the backfield. Breaks free of the defender. Power running there to move the 6.
You know, the defense had him stopped short, but he did a heck of a job of busting through the tackle to get enough for the 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
We got nothing. Set.
Man in motion.
Fire out.
Looking for room. Duncan wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Gets the call.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
5-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 7. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Pressure. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up 4th down. They're unable to pick up the first down, and here comes the punting unit again for the 6th time. Here's the punt. And this will be a touchback. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Gives the ball off.
Number 26.
Was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Bengals ahead of the home team, 24-13. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
Bring that pain, baby. Now, go. Get in there. Set.
They're coming with the blitz. Gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete.
Here's what happens. He thinks he's about to make the catch, and then boom, they put a big hit on him, and he lets it fall out of his hand.
3rd and long. Hand it off. Just won't go down. The 30. Number 26 contributed with a nice gain there.
Yeah, he exploded through the line. Then he used some shifty moves to create some extra yardage.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball. Let's go. Come on.
They're on to the ground. Loss of around 2.
On the run, 3-yard loss on the play.
Here come the heat.
Adderley, the lone setback. Adderley couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. The Bengals using motion. Gives the ball off. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
With the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
The coach chooses to punt here the 6th time they would have kicked it away. Here's the kick. He takes the punt and has some room to run. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Bring the pain. Set.
Under pressure. He's taken down in the backfield by Smith. Great call by the defensive coordinator.
And this is the type of team that likes to blitz to create pressure. They'll call the cover 2 or cover 3 on passing downs a lot of time, but they also like to bring extra guys on blitzes, trying to mix it up.
2nd and long. Ball on their own 48. Flings it to the outside. Powering ahead. Beaver completes another throw and is now over 200 yards through the air.
Gain on the play.
They line up in the I formation. Pressure coming.
Ball on the 41-yard
Pass ball's incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Get the ball. They got nothing.
Duncan, the deep back.
Ball on the 41-yard.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. They fail to get the first and turn it over on downs.
At this point in a game, they need a big play. Sometimes high risk equals high reward. They might try a different play next time.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 41.
Get in there.
Tosses it right. Black stops the play in the backfield. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
On the play.
Stay guys. Set. That all you got? Is that all you got?
Closing in. Stepping up with the pass. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
The home team expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Again in front. 1-yard gain by the running back.
1-yard gain on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 26-yard line. The 50, the 40, the 30. Runs through the tackle. The 10. Touchdown, Baltimore. It didn't take long for him to find that seam and then take it all the way.
I'll tell you, when you can get points from your special teams like that, it makes your team a bigger threat because it's one more way to break the game open.
Number 16.
Goes in motion. He gets the carry. Stiff arm there. Defense couldn't stop, and that trims the margin to just 3. Once again, John, special teams, big part of this game and so many games. And the offense now goes right back onto the field after that punt return for a touchdown.
The offense was stopped on that last drive, and they gave up a quick 6 points. They have to do something right here if they want to get back some momentum.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88.
Booming kick downfield. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 22. Off to the tailback. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
Second and 12. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Number 26. Down he goes at the 23. That's a 3-yard gain. Baltimore comes out in their nickel package. ball. Number 26 with a nice run and picks up the first down.
It was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. The Bengals using motion. Johnson. Just won't go down. Keeps his feet moving. Good gain for the offense here in the second half.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
39-yard line.
He'll get the call again.
He's over 100 yards in the fourth quarter. You can't ask for much more than that from your back.
Third down and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 40. The Bengals using motion. They'll go with a run once again.
When you have a guy who can carry the ball for over 100 yards a game, you have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
2 minutes left. T back to return. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
There's still time left as they try to get into field goal range, but you would think most of the passes will go toward the sideline. Pressure with the pass. And it's caught. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Beaver hits his receiver with a strong throw.
Not only can this guy make all the throws, he also rarely makes a bad decision out there. Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
He'll pass on first down. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
One play down, 3 to go for this defense to stop this drive and get the win.
Under pressure with the throw, so he can't get it to him.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
Ball at about midfield. Cincinnati comes out with 7 in the secondary. Runs over the tank. Down he goes at the 36, and they hurry up to the line. Dropping back the pass on first down. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. And this is the 7th play of this drive. And he's brought down at the 35-yard line. And they need about 9. Ball on the 35-yard line. The home team call a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Bengals come out in a nickel package with the throw. The home team call a timeout. They have 1 left. Sure, they'd like to win this with a touchdown, but if they get a little too greedy, they could wind up turning it over and losing their chance to send it into overtime.
And the defense knows it, so they'll be ready to make a play on the ball to seal the victory. But they can't get too aggressive and miss a tackle and let the guy get in for the score.
Gets rid of it. Almost got it. He couldn't come up with the interception.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
They still have time to score a touchdown and win it in regulation rather than tie it up with a field goal.
But you do not want to do anything that could cost you the game. If they try to go to the end zone and it's picked off, they'll be wishing they just played for the tie. And again, if the kicker misses, they'll regret not going for the touchdown. So it's a catch-22.
John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline. They might try something to the end zone here, but they don't want to get too risky. At the very least, they should leave themselves a chance to tie it up if they come up short here on third down.
With the pass, breaks the tackle. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Spike stops the clock.
If they want to try and win the game with a touchdown, they got to play it smart. One bad decision that leads to a turnover will lose it for them.
Eagle leg. Get in there. Set. Stay guys. Hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Pressure coming. Guns it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Wouldn't be a better time to make that play.
And the thing is, anytime you get an interception, it is a big play. When you pick one off in the end zone, it's a heck of a big play.
The defense has a timeout left, but it won't help them. Kneel downs can end the game, running out the clock. The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
They'll take over at the 20-yard.
Baltimore will call a timeout here. That's their final timeout. And a kneel down here on second down is the most likely scenario.
Second and 12. Ball on the 18-yard line.
And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on their own 16.
Third and 14. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Stay after him. Hut. 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 Stay out. Come on, be up. Stay out. Hold my right. Hut.
There's the final gun. The final score is Cincinnati 24, Baltimore 21. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.